All right, now let's go to Kevin Huerter, who's been on a whirlwind all over the country, playing basketball, playing on that USA Under-18 team. And Kevin Huerter, the Shen, Grad, and Maryland point guard, joins us here for a few minutes on Big Board Sports. Good morning, Kevin. How are you?
I'm doing good. Good morning to you guys as well.
Appreciate a few minutes. What, you just land in Baltimore?
Yeah, just landed in Albany.
Okay, just landed in Albany. Good. Well, it's good to have you back. Glad you had a safe trip, and now I guess maybe a little bit of downtime before you get rolling and head back to Maryland. Let's start with your emotions from that experience with the USA Under-18 team, Kevin. What was it like putting that gold medal around your neck?
It was an unbelievable experience. First off, like you said, being able to wear USA across my chest, and I think the greatest part of it was obviously winning the gold medal, but being able to hear the Star Spangled Banner playing in another country, in front of a crowd, a big solid crowd that was in our championship game, and it was just a huge sense of pride, and it was a great experience all around.
Well, you played well, especially against Chile. You had 14 points. What did you think about you personally and how you played?
Yeah, that was a tough game coming out in front of a home crowd like they had. It was a crazy atmosphere, and those type of FIBA games, it's not like any U.S. basketball games. Noisemakers are allowed. The crowd got really hectic. It was, standing room only. Everyone wanted to, come out and see that game, and they got off to a really good start. They played really well. We gave a lot of credit to them, and we just didn't hit shots to start the game. And I came off the bench, and I simply just hit shots when I was open. And I got hot quick. I hit 4 straight threes in the second quarter. And, it kind of kept us in the game. And in the second half, other guys got rolling, and we came out with a victory.
Kevin Brady here. Your coach at Maryland, Mark Turgeon, was on the Team USA staff. How important was that to you and for you as you get ready for your first college season with the Terrapins?
Yeah, it was really important. It was just another chance for us to get more comfortable with each other on and off the court. I think that was his first time, and I think he said about 20 years playing an assistant coach role, so it was a little different for him. He didn't say as much as he would have, but we got to spend a lot of time off the court too. Started to talk about different things, and this past week we just had practice when I got back home on Monday, and it just made the transition easier. We both kind of been in the same spot for the past couple of weeks.
Kevin, how much did you get a chance to talk about Maryland, or was all the focus on Team USA?
When we were down there, it was a lot on Team USA. We were both kind of talking to people back home a little bit. But, we didn't really talk too much about the upcoming season or roles or anything like that.
Kevin, as we get ready for the Olympics now, we're trying to figure out what countries have the best chance to beat the U.S. Olympic team. What did you think of the international competition as a whole at that level?
At our level, there was a couple teams there that it wasn't necessarily their national team. Every team there was really good. Just the U.S. at our age, just the athletes, just pure athleticism. We're just a little bit, better, a step above than other countries. But, at the Olympic level, I think everyone kind of catches up. And you see the players that are in the NBA go back and play with their own countries. And so, the games are a lot better. But, at our age, it just kind of came down to teams physically couldn't match up against us. So we definitely had an advantage there.
Kevin Huerter, Shen Grad, Maryland point guard, former News Channel 13 All-Star. You knew I was going to slip that one in there for sure. Cross-promote. And, of course, his dad, Tommy, a great player at Siena and a Siena broadcaster. Are you going to get any downtime, Kev? You've been just running crazy here with everything. What's the plans for you the rest of the summer, and when do you have to leave to go back to Maryland?
Yeah, so, I just got home today. About the next week, I'm going on a family vacation early August, and then I'm working the strike back camp up in Grant Lake after that. So then after that, I go back to school around the 20th, but my strength trainer sent me home with workouts, sent me home with my protein shakes, so I'll still be keeping up on some stuff and still listed and playing, but in terms of traveling, I do get a little bit of downtime now.
Kevin, we're going to have Jimmy Patsos, the Siena basketball coach, on our show all throughout the basketball season. The one thing I'm going to ask him real early on is, what are the odds that at some point we get a Siena-Maryland matchup so that you can go up against your brother, Thomas Huerter, who's going to play at Siena? What would that mean to you down the road? Because I don't think it's a too far-fetched idea.
Yeah, that would mean a lot. That was something that, as I got closer to my commitment with Maryland, we brought up a couple times. And, they said they'd definitely look into it. I think, you'd have to put a little bit more heat on both coaches to get something done. But, for later in my career, possibly junior, senior year, to come back and play against Siena, hopefully at something like the Times Union Center, it would obviously be really cool coming back and playing in front of a home crowd like that. And, something I'll look forward to if it did happen. Hopefully it does.
Kevin, thanks for a few minutes. Glad to have you back in the capital region. Enjoy a little bit of downtime, the family vacation, and we'll talk to you down the road. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for having me on.